If you don't live under a rock, you've definitely seen the guy Ashton Hall. Pretty much the most popular meme ever, and he's very well known for his insane morning routine. I'm gonna be trying Ashton Hall's entire morning routine, from weird face icing to spamming push-ups and conquering one of my biggest fears. So during this challenge, we're gonna be rating his morning routine off of the following points, and in the end, we're gonna decide if his morning routine is really worth doing. So let's begin.
Good morning.
According to Ashton Hall, it's best to wake up at about 3:45 AM, so he has enough time to go through his entire insane routine.
So normally I'd say waking up at this time is quite insane, but I did just finish my waking up at 3 AM challenge for a month. Yeah, so I'm quite hard now.
Wait, no. So the first thing Mr. Halibabali does is go to the bathroom to brush his teeth.
Alright, so sadly my bathroom isn't as big as his, but this guy uses bottled water to brush his teeth. There's literally a tap in front of you, you motherfucker.
I'm sorry, what I was trying to say is, oh, I am really enjoying this routine. Ashton Hall is such an incredible human being. Next, he goes onto his balcony for a very specific 21 minutes to drink his expensive water and do some random push-ups.
Bro, I swear this is the most random thing ever. You know, my morning routine right now is just wake up, make coffee and sit on my laptop, and I'm waking up at 3 AM to do this 500 step morning routine. I swear, I swear to God, I'm not doing push. Who's gonna carry the logs? Bro, but I do gotta give it to him, the push-ups did wake me up. I'm impressed.
Moving on to the very first actually productive thing he does, Ashtonius III meditates for exactly 2 minutes.
Why only 2 minutes? Alright, let's see, maybe these 2 minutes are gonna unlock some Super Saiyan powers for me. Let's meditate. I'm gonna be honest, I almost fell asleep. Wow, I feel like a completely new person. I really hope 2 minutes of journaling are gonna be just as good.
At this point, I was a little bit worried how this would turn out.
It's been about 2 hours now, and I'm not enjoying this. I gotta say, I can't keep this up if his routine is this useless. What are you looking at?
Even though I had my doubts, I still tried to push through.
No, what? You're joking. This man watches 35 minutes of brain rot. He wakes up at 3 AM to watch TikTok.
Trallallero trallallà, porco Dio e porco Allah. Ero con il mio
Or maybe I was just a hater. Maybe there's a psychologically backed reason to why he consumes brain rot at 4:55 AM.
Very hard work.
After consuming brain rot, he dips his face in an ice bath.
Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have used sparkling water. Do I finally look sexy? Did it work? Anyways, let's get dressed.
What am I getting dressed for, you may wonder? Well, let's do this as a game show.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Thomas Langstrom, joined by Nicholas. In today's episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Today we're one question away from having a new millionaire. So the question is, what does Ashton Hall do after he gets dressed? A. Run. B. Spam more push-ups. C. Sit at a table for no reason. And D. Buy some more glassed water. Oh god, that's so hard. I don't know what to pick. I think I'm gonna use my telephone joker. Alright, Nicholas, you've already done so well, so who you wanna call? Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask my viewers. Hola, amigos! What do you think Ashton Hall's gonna do next? Buy some more water? Okay. I think he's gonna buy more water, yeah. I'm going for the answer water. Wrong. No! I'm sorry. Alright, going for a run. Yeah, I'm not actually going to the gym like Ashton Hall does. I'm actually running to a certain destination. A destination you don't know yet. You'll find out soon. It's crazy, you know. I've been sitting around so long. I woke up at 3 AM. It's bright outside. This is the first time I'm actually doing something productive. Anyways, let's go. I do have to give props where they're due. Running this early in the morning is actually quite cool. Like, I did try like David Goggins running at 3 AM and it was absolute hell. Yeah, this is quite calm. I'm enjoying it. Hello! I made
made it. I just realized you probably have no idea where I am. So pretty much, Ashton Hall has an incredible gym with, you know, treadmills, gym equipment, and a crazy swimming pool. Mine doesn't, so I ran to the swimming pool. Time to conquer my biggest fear. Yeah, I'm actually buying a ticket just to swim in water for 20 minutes. That does make you sub, I don't know what will.
Since I was a little kid, I've always been incredibly scared of heights, especially the 10-foot diving board. There were times where I did actually try and jump off it, but while I was up there, I was shaking so much and I couldn't stop crying, and I never did it. And to be honest, I'm still scared of it to this day. So I thought I need 4 minutes of airtime, so the only way to do it is by jumping off something very high.
So I'm in the pool. Laugh at me if you want. It's 10 feet high. It's scary for me, alright? Alright, so for some reason, they said I have to wait half an hour before they open it. So let's have some fun. Let's just chill here, I guess, until time goes by.
So from this point on, my microphone sadly stopped working because of the water. Let's just reenact what I said. Oh no, so sadly they didn't let me film here. I don't know what to do. But after I lied to them and told them that I'm from an international film school, they actually said they could film me jumping from the diving board. There were people around me, everyone watching me climb up, thinking I'm about to do some insane trick. I was shaking, I was so scared, and I knew I had to jump and I could not turn around. Everyone was looking at me, everyone was filming, and I was so scared, but I knew I had.
It did look pathetic. I rewatched the footage. That was probably one of the scariest things I've done in my entire life. But anyways, fear conquered. No, but honestly, shout out to these people. They were really nice. Shout out to Karlsbad Brühl. Yeah. But anyways, let's run back home. I don't want to run, but Ashton Hall stuff. What?
On my way home, I did actually think about the morning routine thus far. Are there a lot of useless things? Yes. But if I didn't try this morning routine, I wouldn't have conquered one of my biggest fears. It really made me think.
I did it.
Once I finally got home, there were only a few more things to do.
I forgot this. Alright, I'm home, I've showered, and I've almost finished the morning routine. There is one final step before he gets to work, which is he rubs the goddamn banana peel on his face. I actually don't have any bananas here. I ate one this morning and I didn't think about it. I'm actually going to do something which is scientifically proven to be beneficial. Let's do it.
And after the ridiculous face icing, his morning routine is finally over. You see, I did make a lot of jokes throughout this challenge, but was it really that terrible? I woke up, I did actually have a good time. I went for a run, I conquered one of my biggest fears, and I prepared myself for the day. Yes, obviously he has a very, very long morning routine that does have some questionable things, but what actually counts is he found something that suits him. I personally don't need a multiple step morning routine to be able to work. All I need is coffee and I get straight to work. But all jokes aside, this man is an absolute monster, so who am I to judge? We should all be doing things that we want for ourselves. There's no point in copying other people with the hopes that we'll achieve what they have. They didn't get rich because of a certain morning routine or a certain work schedule. They got rich because they found something that their being resonates with most, and they stuck to it. So just a little call out to you. Always try new things, that's for sure, but just never expect copying someone to be what differentiates you from the rest. In the end of the day, that's what makes someone valuable. They aren't like everyone else. The only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Right, so this marks the end of Ashton Hall's morning routine. God, that was a lot. But I survived. And that's what counts, honestly. Thank you very much for watching the entire video. If you did actually enjoy it, I've got a lot of great content posted, so just be sure to check out my channel and maybe subscribe if you're enjoying what you're watching. And yeah, it takes me a long time to make every video, so thank you very much, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye!